Hey there everyone, my name is Preetham and you're watching iPad Essential. In this video, we are breaking down this ultimate question. Should you buy an iPad or should you buy this heavy laptop? Okay, so let me keep them aside. So if I talk about both iPad and laptop, they have evolved drastically and it's not longer just about portability versus power. The decision depends on who you are, what you do, and what you expect from your device. So in this video, we will talk about laptop and iPad pros, cons, and ideal use case for both. Plus, we will also help you to find the perfect device to level up your productivity. Now, before we dive into specs and all these things, let's talk about you. Yes, about you. Because all these devices are built across you, keeping your requirement in center. So there would be people for whom iPad is the best device, and there will be people for whom laptop is best device. So you need to ask yourself, and probably we can also see the profession. For example, are you a student who need to take notes and attend online classes? Or probably you require to present something in your class or school? Or you are a creative professional, say a designer, artist or photographer, or maybe a business professional who need to manage their email, spreadsheet and presentation all day around. And even whoever you are, you still need to see what kind of app or thing that you utilize. If you are the one, let's say, who do lot of 3D rendering app, then going for a laptop is no brainer. However, if you are the one who spend a lot of time in internet browsing, creating notes, creating PowerPoint presentation, then probably iPad may make more sense. Especially if you are a student and looking for a lightweight, versatile device for note taking, research, and basic assignment. An iPad, especially with Apple Pencil, might be all you need. Even if you are in creative domain, for example, if you want a device for sketching, lightweight video editing, or even photo manipulation, the iPad touch interface and apps like Procreate or LumaFusion are hard to beat. But again, when we talk about more intense tasks like high-end video editing, a laptop or even a desktop will be a better choice. Similarly, in case of professional, if your workflow rely on multitasking, a complex software, or you are managing tons of file, a laptop or even a desktop with multiple port or even larger screen is hard to replace, then in that scenario, laptop or desktop make more sense. However, if you are another type of professional who do a lot of meeting and want a device having an excellent battery backup that's going to help him to be productive all day around without worrying about battery backup, then probably iPad make more sense. And when we think of how this device can replace my laptop, the answer is iPad OS is also evolving. You can easily connect peripheral like mouse and keyboard with it. And then you probably may need a dongle like this. And then if I connect it here to this USB Type-C, you will see that now you have got these 3 or 4 USB Type-A ports, which is very convenient to connect any kind of USB peripheral. And that's how you will able to improve your productivity, especially in case of office type of application. Okay, so we spoke about different profession, and in those professions, different tasks. Now let's talk about devices and their pros and cons. So let's start with iPad, and starting with pros. So the number one pro with iPad is it is ultra portable. You see how thin and light it is. And if I talk about this laptop, which is very heavy, guys, it is very difficult to handle it with one hand. So portability, I would say, is one of biggest factor for considering iPad. Then comes to battery life. Generally, the battery life of an iPad is far better than most of laptops. So if you are looking for a device just for internet scrolling and office productivity, then in that case, iPad could be a better companion for you. Another iPad Pro is excellent touch screen and pencil. I would say these are really great features, especially for those who are looking for creative work, especially for those who create digital art or painting, or who want to take handwritten notes. And also, if I talk about apps ecosystem, I would say it is very optimized by Apple. There are a ton of easy to use apps, including office productivity for wide range of tasks, making it really a very portable yet a very powerful device. However, this device also comes with cons. For example, limited desktop apps. For example, it does not have apps like Adobe Premiere, Photoshop, and lot many professional tools. Also, iPad do not support full-blown software. Now let's talk about con number 2, which is multitasking. While iPad has improved multitasking, it is still not as fluid as a desktop experience. The third and last one I think is very important is its number of I/O ports. So if I talk about this iPad Pro M4, which is one of the latest and greatest, it only comes with one Type-C port, and that most of us going to utilize for charging. So this again I would say could be a limiting factor for you. But again, you can increase number of ports by utilizing these kind of dongle. So if you want to buy this dongle, I'm gonna also put the link in the description of this video. Okay, now let's talk about laptops. So the first pro of the laptop is they have got enough amount of processing power, which can easily handle complex tasks like coding, video editing, or even crunching large data set. The next advantage laptop have is multitasking. As I was mentioning, in case of iPad, it is one of con that iPad cannot be compared with the kind of multitasking you can do with your laptop. Laptops are built to perform multitask together. Then the next I would say is I/O and connectivity. Laptop already come with keyboard and touchpad, and it have got tons of connectivity and I/O devices. Now let's talk about cons here. In case of laptop, you will see weight and portability is really an issue. And then sometime, battery backup is also not that great. I would say we can count there are handful of laptops that have a battery backup that goes beyond 12 hours. And obviously, if you're going to buy high-end laptop like this one, this can be much more expensive than your iPad. Okay, so these were some of major pro and cons of iPad as well as of laptop. And if you are leaning toward an iPad, then you are in luck because Apple have options for everyone. But which one we should choose, because iPad also comes in so many variants. For example, iPad Pro, iPad Air, and iPad Mini. So I would say if somebody is very serious, especially for creatives and professional, iPad Pro is the closest thing to the laptop replacement. It is perfect for video editing, drawing, and even running pro level apps like Adobe Lightroom. And generally these Pro comes with similar powerhouse that you will see in their laptop counterpart. So this one comes with M4 chip, and irony is right now there is no laptop that comes with M4 chip. So this is that fast. But at the same time, the price of these Pro model is slightly toward higher side. If somebody is student and casual user looking for balance of performance and price, I would suggest it is perfect, and also looking for note taking, streaming, and light photo editing, then in that scenario iPad Air make better sense. However, the only thing or the biggest con I see in iPad Air series is 60Hz display. But if you are the one who do not care about 60Hz display, then I would say iPad Air is a great device. Then if somebody is looking for super portability, then they can go for iPad Mini. So iPad or a laptop. So what do you want to choose, an iPad or a laptop? The answer isn't one over another, but finding the right balance. Some users also prefer to have a hybrid setup. I mean, they would like to buy both an iPad for on-the-go tasks and sketching, and a laptop for more intensive projects. But let's say if you only need to choose one device, so which device is right for you? This I think now you should able to answer. And if you are still confused and do not know what to do, I would suggest go with laptop. You will not regret, because laptop can do all essential things that probably iPad will struggle. Until and unless your hardcore requirement is making digital notes. Okay? And if you still think that you have some question, then please do let me know in comment down below and I will try to respond them as soon as possible. And that's all guys from my side in this video. I hope that you find this video helpful and informational. If yes, then please do not forget to like, subscribe and hitting that bell notification so that you never miss any video related to iPad. And I will catch you soon with one such another video. Till then, you take care and bye bye.